Hello, welcome to today's practice. Happy Fall Equinox. Take the next few minutes and get yourself settled for your practice. Gather the props that you'll need, maybe a chair, a blanket, a strap of some kind, some blocks, maybe a pillow. And just let yourself start to settle in. Welcome again to today's practice. Thank you for joining me for this Fall Equinox celebration through our yoga practice. So this time of year is the time of year to honor the quiet darkness. Nature begins to slip into the calm coolness of winter now. And this past 7 months has definitely brought a lot of loud, chaotic noise, which carried a lot of conflict, still carries a lot of conflict and unstable emotions for us. On the flip side, the other piece that comes along with all of that chaos that we're experiencing right now is the opportunity and the space to change. We can change our thoughts. We can change our beliefs through this chaos. We can change how we move and how we act. So it's always time to take our instruction and our guidance from nature. So right now with this season of autumn, look to nature, take your guidance from nature, drop the oars, let go of trying to steer the ship, and just let the current take you. So readjusting your seat if you need, sitting either high. I've got a cushion beneath me. You can also sit on your shins. Find a seat that offers you the most space you can access in your low back and your pelvis. A seat where you hold your spine up nice and tall, not leaning back on anything. Allow the hands to rest on the legs. If it feels good to close down the eyes, then go ahead and do that. If it feels good to keep the eyes open, then gaze down the tip of the nose, looking through the eyelashes. Become aware of your physical body. Become aware of your body sitting on the earth. Become aware of the whole body. Whole body. Become aware of the breath. Do nothing to change the breath. Simply turn your attention to it. Notice that it's happening. Without any input from you, the breath steadily moves in and out of the body. In this breath space, become aware of any emotions that may be present. Allow your mind to identify, to name the emotion, but just name it without traveling into the story that surrounds that emotion. Simply acknowledge it. Through your physical body, through the breath and the emotions, feel the you that is energy. Become aware that you have a frequency, you have a vibration. Feel yourself as energy. And drawing our minds back into our body in this present moment, acknowledging that we are here to practice yoga. We are here to calm the mind and shift our energy flow. Today, all in the name of the Fall Equinox. Collectively inviting in this energy of the equinox, inviting in the quiet darkness, inviting in the letting go, the allowing of the currents to take you. And now holding in your heart center and your mind's eye, all the sages and yogis who have been carrying these teachings for thousands of years and then offering them out to the world so that we can find our way back home. May this sacred South Asian practice guide us back to our roots, our ancestors, and help us find our place of belonging in this world. And bringing palms together at heart center, Anjali Mudra, this energetic hand position, bringing us, guiding us back to our own center, the place where we are always rooted, where we are always calm, and we can go with that flow. Lifting our lungs, take a deep breath in through the nose, fill your lungs up as much as you can, and then open the mouth, exhale. Again, deep breath in, fill the lungs up. At the top, hold the breath in for a moment, and then open the mouth to exhale. One more. Big breath in through the nose. Fill the lungs up. Hold the breath in, and then sip in a little more breath. Exhale, release. Releasing chin down to chest. Releasing the hands down to the legs. Gently blink the eyes open, lifting the gaze. If you're sitting in a chair, remain there. If you have legs crossed, look down and reverse the crossing of the legs. Once again, resting the hands on the legs. Take a nice deep breath in, sit tall through the spine, lifting up through the crown of the head. As we exhale, curl the spine in, tuck the pelvis, reach the shoulders forward, tucking chin to chest. As we inhale, begin to roll the front of the body forward. Lift in the belly, draw shoulder blades back and down. Exhale, curl the front body in, expanding through the back. Inhale, opening up through front body. Begin to coordinate breath with movement with breath. Let that inhale begin and initiate the movement. Let that exhale begin initiating the movement. Find your own rhythm, your own pace here that is right for your breath and for your body in this moment. And we're going to start to add some arms. When the next inhale comes, open the arms out. And as we exhale, reach the arms forward, palms touching, chin to chest. Inhale, opening. Exhale, reaching. And flowing with the breath. Extending that breath, the energy of the breath from the center of your chest all the way out through the arms, out to the fingertips, and even beyond. Let's take 3 more. Being gentle with ourselves. Last one. And inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. And exhale, allow the arms to float down. We're going to come into a seated forward fold. So coming off of our seat, this would be time to grab that strap. Extending the legs long, rock around from side to side and lift the muscles of the glutes out of the way. When we move our soft tissue, the connective tissue, we help to move the bones as well. And of course, if the low back is really tight and rounding is happening, then add a little lift, a little pillow, a little blanket beneath those hips. I'm going to take that strap, reach it around the ball mounds of the feet. I'm going to wrap my hands around the strap. I just like that secure connection. Take a deep breath in, lift up tall through the front of the body. And as we exhale, slowly start to fold. Some rounding in the spine here. Not looking for a full active Paschimottanasana, but a more yin approach to this posture. The yin style of asana practice being one in where we soften into the posture. We only use just enough effort to hold it and no more. So there'll be effort in our arms holding onto the strap or holding onto the feet. There might be a little effort in the belly as well. If this forward fold is creating any kind of pain in the low back or pulling in a way that's not so workable, then engage the abdomen a bit. Just gently pull the navel center to the spine. Maybe 5% of your effort is all you might need. If you have a bolster or pillows that you would like to hug as well to rest the chest down on, you can absolutely add those props. Become aware of all the sensations you're experiencing right now. We take this shape with our body and it starts to wake things up. Our body starts to respond to the shape. And the energy begins to move. Become aware of your breath. And let your mind track the breath. Just a gentle breath, enough so you can feel it moving, using it as an anchor to the present moment. And then helping our mind calm and settle, begin to repeat the mantra, so hum. As you inhale, so. As you exhale, hum. So hum. You can also chant in English, I am, with each breath. Feeling energy and sensation in your physical body. Tracking the breath with your mind. So hum. I am. And we'll take our final 3 breaths here. Begin to deepen these breaths. Stretch them a little bigger. Empty the lungs on the exhale. And our final breath, a cleansing one. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And before we move, engage the legs. Press the thighs to the earth. Pull the navel center up towards the spine. And gently lift in the torso. You can remove the strap off to the side. Our next posture is going to be a face pose. So we'll take I'm going to shift myself around. We'll take our left leg and bring the knee up. I'm going to cross the leg over and start to work the leg over so the knees begin to stack on top of each other. And my left foot, I'm on the side of the left foot. Now, again, props could be really handy here. Sit up on something. You can actually go a little pretty high with this posture. You're just going to want to bolster underneath this extended knee. If you have it in your practice and in your body in this moment, you can come into the full Gomukhasana pose, tucking that bottom leg underneath as well. Choose the variation that works best for you in this moment. We're going to take this into a twist. So we'll be twisting to the left. Take that left arm behind the body onto the floor and start to twist the torso around. Now the right hand might stay right here on the knee, and this might be a really good place for you to stay, allowing the shoulders to soften as the spine lifts to access the twist. If you have access to a deeper twist, you can always come into Anjali Mudra, hooking that right elbow onto that left thigh. Choose the option where you can breathe. Finding the place where we use just enough effort to hold this shape, but no more. Just enough effort to lift the spine and rotate the spine in the twist. Allowing shoulders, hips, and legs to soften as much as what's comfortable. You can add the twist in the neck if that feels good as well. then begin to notice. Begin to notice the sensations, the energy that begins to wake up in the body because you've taken this shape. Giving that sensation enough space to move and change. Tracking our breath. That gentle inhale and exhale that pulses through the body. And using the mantra, so hum, or I am. Synchronizing the mind with the mantra to the breath and into the body. While the shape might not be changing, can our relationship to it and what we experience here change? Softening the places of tension, allowing more breath into the whole body. With each breath, so hum. We'll take our final 3 breaths here. Deepen these breaths. Empty the lungs completely. And that final breath, a cleansing one. In through the nose, out through the mouth. After that cleansing breath, release the head. Gently unwind the twist in the body. And hold at center for a moment. Interlacing the hands around the knees. Sit tall for a moment, lifting out the crown of the head. Then we're just going to take side body stretch. Take that right hand off to the side. Lift the left arm over. We can bring our gaze down to the floor. That can be gentle for the neck. Or start to track that chin along the collarbone, gazing up towards the sky. Take a deep breath. Feel the whole left side of the body up with breath. And as you exhale, draw the navel center into spine, emptying. And one more big breath in, deep breath out. Keep hugging the navel center to the spine. Inhale, lift the torso up, releasing the arm. We'll gently unwind the legs. You can let the arms and the hands help you with that. Support the knee joints especially. Extend both legs out, lean back a little bit, and then just bounce the legs up and down. Rock them from side to side. Adjust your seating if you need. This is going to be the other side, so we might need to change how we approach this side in this posture. Draw that right leg up, cross it over, and then start to walk the foot over, stacking the knees, coming to rest on the side of that right foot. Now, again, check with yourself. Do you need to add any blankets? Do you need to take any away? And if you're going and tuck it under, you can do that. So now that we found our seat, take a moment, sit up nice and tall in the spine. We'll bring that right arm behind us now. Left hand comes to that right knee. Sit up nice and tall. And as we exhale, start to gently rotate into the twist. Deciding whether you'll take the twist into the neck or not, or how far, is all up to you. And not up to your mind, but up to the read in your body. Let those where your posture should be. You might take Anjali Mudra and hook the elbow as well. Feeling sensation. Feeling the parts of body that begin to come alive because we've taken this shape. Listen to what your body has to say. Time here. The shape isn't changing, yet something does change. Maybe it's the sensation we experience. Maybe it's our nervous system and our mind. But something can shift, even if it seems like we're in the same place. Feeling your breath. Allowing the breath to guide the mind. So hum. And taking our final 3 breaths here. Stretch the inhales, deepen the exhales. And our final breath, a cleansing one. In through the nose, out through the mouth. After that cleansing breath is complete, unwind the head first and slowly let the rest of the torso follow. Interlace the hands around the knee and sit for a moment at center. Let the spine settle. And then taking our side body stretch, leaning over with that left hand, inhale the right arm up, exhale over, gazing down towards the earth, and then maybe tracking the collarbone with the chin to slowly begin to gaze up towards the sky. Take a deep breath, fill up this whole right side body. And as you exhale, hug the navel center in, empty the lungs completely. One more deep breath here. And at the bottom of that exhale, keep hugging the navel center in, lifting up and releasing. We'll help the legs apart, unwind them, stretch them out. Once again, bounce the legs up and down and rock the legs from side to side. We're going to swing our legs around now, coming into a Sphinx pose, opening up the front of our legs and the front of our hips. So I'm going to add a blanket so you can see this modification. So this one can sometimes be challenging for the low back. So having a little bit of a lift right underneath the front of the pelvis can be really helpful. And once you get down on the ground, you can decide whether you need that or not. And then listen to your body, listen to the sensations, and then offer yourself an adjustment. So I have my blanket right underneath the front of my pelvis to help soften the curve and the opening of the low back. Elbows are stacked underneath my shoulders and fingers not too wide, but not too tight. Gazing down the tip of the nose. Allow the low body to relax as much as possible. Maybe even shake the hips a little bit. Let the legs relax. Now, again, depending upon how your joint system is going and the sensation you're reading in your body, you might like to offer your pelvis and your low back a little bit of support by gently hugging the navel center. Maybe 5% is all you would need up towards the spine. And then allow yourself to feel the sensations. Allow yourself to experience what arises as sensation, as energy moving. Not to add way to experience it. If we let go of the oars, we let go of trying to make something happen in our body, and we take a shape and then allow, everything will start to move with the currents. They're designed to move. And all we do is watch our breath. And let the mind track the breath with our mantra. So hum. I am. Feeling sensation. Tracking our breath. So hum. I am. And taking our final 3 breaths here in this shape. Stretch the inhales a little bigger. Deepen the exhales. And our final breath, a cleansing one. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And after that cleansing breath, we'll slowly stretch the elbows out to the side, stack the palms, and let the forehead come to rest on the hands. Soften the whole body. And then we'll bend our knees. We're going to do a sacral pump, opening the feet apart from each other, and then crisscrossing the ankles. Open the feet apart and reverse the crisscrossing each time you do this. So there's no breath pattern with this pump. You can go slow. You can go fast. Choose the speed which feels nice for your low body. And then we'll slowly let the legs relax down, resting on the earth. One more deep cleansing breath. And we'll bring our hands underneath our shoulders. Pull back with the pelvis, pull back with the belly, stretching yourself into a child's pose. You can open it and place it behind the back of the knees, behind the back of the legs. Stretching the arms towards the head of our mat. Rest the forehead down. Place a prop underneath it if you need that to keep the neck nice and straight. Palms are grounded down, fingertips are grounded, but the elbows are lifted. Take a deep breath in, fill yourself up, and then exhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. When you think you're done exhaling, exhale more. Big inhale. Let that inhale lengthen you. Open mouth, exhale. Pull the belly up to the spine to lift onto the knees. Bring the base underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck the toes under. Take an inhale, lift the tail, reach the heart forward, drawing shoulder blades towards the hips. Really press firmly down into the feet. As we exhale, flatten the feet and scoop the front body up. Really lengthen through the arms, engaging through fingertips. Inhale, tuck the toes, roll the front body open, fingertips stay engaged. Exhale, flatten the feet, lengthen through the back body. And one more round of cat-cow. Inhale and exhale. Then stay in the cat pose now. Tuck the toes under, and then pulling up with the belly and the hips, coming into a short downward facing dog. You can bend the knees as much as you need to help to lengthen that tailbone up towards the sky. Engage those fingertips and press the floor away. Engage through the armpits. Let the head relax. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Good. Lift and spread all 10 toes here. And then relax the toes down. Bend the knees real deeply. Gaze between your hands. Step or hop to the front of your mat. To a half lift, long through the torso. Exhale, forward fold. Wrap the hands to the calf muscles and draw the belly in together. Let the head go with gravity, but not the shoulders. Slide the shoulders onto the rib cage. Deep breath in and exhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. When you think you're empty, exhale more. Inhale, half lift. Pause here. Ground down through the heels, little extra bend in the knees. Inhale, come all the way up, tall mountain. Exhale, blossoming the heart goes to the side body. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, release the hands down and around to heart center. Gazing down the tip of the nose, take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, extend the arms forward and up. Exhale, blossom the arms open again. Exhale, release the hands down, forward fold, relaxing our neck. Inhale, half lift, long in the torso. Exhale, fold again. Rooting through our heels, powering through the legs. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gaze down the nose. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, blossom the arms open. Inhale, let the lungs fill. Exhale, release down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift in the torso. Exhale, fold again, releasing the head. Rooting through the heels. Inhale, come all the way up, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Adding a little onto this. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, blossom. Inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we fold again. Inhale, rooting through heels, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gaze down the nose, take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to add on to some sun salutations and some modified sun salutations. So maybe choosing, if you have blocks, you might want to have your blocks handy. Standing at the head of our mats, palms together at heart center. Gaze down the tip of the nose. Reset. Lift up onto the tippy toes. Squeeze muscles. Nice big inhale. And then exhale. Engage the heels to the earth. With our next breath in, reach those arms forward and up. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Use that belly to lift you to center. Exhale, blossoming the heart open. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Exhale, release, forward fold. Step the right foot back. Bring the knee down. Root down through the left heel and inhale, open up the front of the chest. Keep the arms low. With our next inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, hands come to the earth, and we step back into a tabletop position. Tuck the toes and roll the front body open for cow. Flatten the feet and exhale the body into cat. Get 2 more rounds of cat-cow, gently rolling our spine. Fingertips engaged, feet engaged at all times. 1 more full round. And we'll stay in this cat pose. Tuck the toes under again, and then lift with the belly and the hips into downward facing dog. Ground down through that left foot and inhale the right leg up. Bend the knee, heel to the buttocks. Draw the knee towards the nose and keep shifting to place that foot between the hands. Bring the back knee down. Inhale, open. Lift the torso, arms stay low. With the next inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to the floor, maybe your blocks. Lift the back knee and stretch that left leg into a low lunge. With our next inhale, stepping to the front of the mat, half lift. Exhale, we fold, relaxing the neck. 3 rounds of cat-cow. Tuck the toes, open the front body. Exhale, flatten the feet. Open up the back body. Flow. Engaging the fingertips. Engaging the feet with the earth. 1 more round. We're going to stay in the cat shape in the spine. Tuck the toes under. Lift the hips and the belly into downward facing dog. Rooting into the right foot now, heel to buttocks. Then start to bend the hip, draw the knee to nose. Keep shifting forward. Look between your hands and place that foot down. Bring the right knee down behind you. Inhale, opening up. Arms stay low. With the next inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to the floor or your blocks. Lift the right knee, come into a low lunge. Stretch that back leg. With an inhale, stepping to the front of the mat. Half lift. Exhale, we fold. Release the head. Rooting through heels. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gaze down the nose. Take a deep cleansing breath. One more round of that on each side with a little variation. Inhale, arms reach up and over. Exhale to the left, side body stretch. Navel center brings us to center. Exhale to right. Navel center brings us to center. Exhale, blossom the arms open, engaging the upper back. Inhale, fill up the lungs. And exhale, release, forward fold. Right foot steps back, knee comes down. Inhale, opening up, lifting through the chest, arms stay low. With the next inhale, sweep the arms up. As we exhale, we're twisting to the left, twisting towards that front. Maybe we can hook the elbow, hands work as well. Turn the head, gaze past that left shoulder. And then lift and spread the toes on that front left foot. Keep the toes lifted and spreading. Keep the breath active. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, deepen that twist. Good. Relax the toes. Take one more full breath here. And we're going to inhale, unwind the twist, lifting up. Exhale to the floor, lift that back knee. And we're going to start to walk around to the right. So walking around So we come sideways on our mat, keeping that deep bend through that left knee, opening that hip up to the side. So the torso might want to swing towards the bent knee, but keep the torso in line with the pelvis. Roll onto the pinky edge of this foot as much as you can and lengthen the spine. Let's take 3 rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, open the front body. Let an exhale, curl. These are not going to be very large cat-cows, and they'll happen more in the upper body than they do in the pelvis. And just keeping some flow, some movement going through the spine. Last one. Inhale, back to center, long through the spine, and we'll walk our hands back around. So we're in our low lunge. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Lift the hips high. Little bend in the knees, maybe a big bend in the knees to lengthen the spine and the pelvis more. Shake out the head. Take one more full breath here. And then grounding into that left foot, inhale that right leg up. Bend the knee, heel to buttocks, knee to nose, foot between the hands. Take that left knee down. Inhale, opening up. Inhale, reaching tall. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift the back knee. We're in our low lunge. Inhale, step forward, half lift. Exhale, folding. Release the head. Root through those heels. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gaze down the nose. Take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right, left. Inhale to center. Exhale, blossom the arms. Inhale, lifting the heart. Fill the lungs. Exhale, forward folding. Stepping the left foot back now. Bring the knee down. We lift the chest. Arms stay low. Inhale, sweep up tall. Exhale, we're going to twist. Twist towards the right this time. Twisting towards that front leg. Maybe using the hands. Hook the elbow if you can. Turn the gaze to look over that right shoulder. Keep the breath flowing. Inhale, let that inhale bring space to your body. Let the exhale deepen the twist. Pressing firmly into the right heel. Take one more full breath here. With that next inhale, slowly unwind, lifting up tall. Exhale, hands come down. Lift the left knee up, straighten through the leg. And then we're going to start to walk around to the left. All right, we'll keep that bend. Keep that deep bend through the right knee. And reach through the pinky edges of the feet, keeping the torso nice and even. So not swinging the shoulders to meet that right leg, but keeping the torso forward. 3 rounds of cat-cow. As we inhale, lift the chest, hug those shoulders back towards the hips. As we exhale, curl in for cat. And inhale, open the front body. Exhale, open the back body. Good, one round. And then we'll Inhale, lengthen the spine back to center. We'll walk ourselves around. So we're in our lunge again. And then step back into downward facing dog. Breathe here. 5 deep breaths. Engage the fingertips and engage the armpits. And can you experience a connection between those two places, fingertips and armpits? Use the belly and the pelvis to lift. Relax the head. 1 more deep breath. We'll ground into that right foot. Extend the left leg up, 3-legged down dog. Bend the knee, heel to buttocks. Draw the knee towards the nose. Keep shifting forward until we place the foot between the hands. Lowering the right knee. Inhale, open up. Arms stay low. With the next inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the earth. Lift that back knee, stretching for a low lunge. With our next inhale, come to the front of your mat, half lift. Exhale, release, forward fold. Shake out the head. Ground down through the heels. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gaze down the nose. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. We're going to work our way down to the ground. We're going to come through a malasana, squat pose. So open the feet up wider than the hips and turn the toes out. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. As we exhale, come down for a squat. Palms come together in Anjali Mudra. Now, only go down as much as what's comfortable. We're going to press through the heels and inhale ourselves back up. Exhale, sink down to squat. Inhale, root through the heels, come up. Exhale, coming down. Good, 1 more. Inhale, lengthening up to the sky. Exhale, coming down. This time we will settle into our malasana. So, adjusting the spacing of the feet, maybe adding a blanket under the heels or even coming to sit on something. Keep the feet nice and wide. I find as we're beginning to work with our balance and the stretch in the lower body here, it can be a little easier to take the feet wide. Palms come together at heart center, lift out through the chest, gaze down the tip of the nose. 1 more deep breath here. Take another inhale. And with the exhale, take a seat. Hands can come behind you. Take a seat down. Bring the soles of the feet together. You can keep them a little wide. Hold on to the ankles or the shins. Inhale, lift up through the front body. We're going to roll the spine through cat-cows. As we exhale, curl in, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen the front body. And we can use the arms with straight elbows to pull a little bit on the shins. Exhale, curl in for cat. Get a few more. Let's take 1 more full round. We'll let the next inhale lift us up. Hug the belly in nice and tight, and then bring the hands to the outside of the legs to hug the legs in. We're going to come into a boat pose, and then come to lie down on our backs. So taking a seat lengthwise on our mats, hold the back of the hamstrings and lift the front of the chest. So we kind of pull the body and the legs towards each other to help us come out of that rounding, out of that cat shape. And then start to lean back a little bit without rolling in the spine. And the toes can dance with the earth. Roll the shoulders back and down, nice and relaxed. You can lift the legs up. If it feels good, you can release the legs and extend the arms out. Gaze towards your big toes. Breathing here. Keep lifting the front of the belly towards the thighs. Inhale, lift those arms up. Exhale, open the arms out to the side. And then bring the arms back towards the toes. We'll do that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the side. And then reach the fingertips towards the toes. Good. One more big inhale. As we exhale, half boat pose. We'll lengthen the body, but we're hovering now. Shoulders and head hover, hands hover, feet hover. Reach fingers to toes. One more breath in, and then release. Take a deep breath in, and release it out. Come to lie flat. Come to lie in stillness. Coming right into Savasana. Savasana is the ultimate yin pose. If there's anything you need for your body in Savasana, please do take that. Take the time to adjust blankets, support, but move slowly if you do this. Allow the body to rest completely. Let go. Release the oars. Stop trying to steer the ship. Just let the current take you. Let the current of your practice take you to all the places you need to go for your healing. Becoming aware of your physical body. Become aware that you're lying on the earth in Savasana. You're lying in stillness. You're lying in the quiet. Become aware of your energy. And our intention for this practice, to tune our frequency up with the vibration of the fall equinox. This movement, this willing movement into the quiet darkness. Become aware of your breath. Start to deepen the breath. Begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Begin to rotate the head from side to side. And we'll slowly bring our hands onto our body and draw the knees up so the feet are on the floor. Before we come up, we're just going to rock the knees a little bit from side to side. Very gentle. The most gentle movement you can possibly make right now. Allowing that stable belly to rock the legs from side to side. And then deciding which way you want to roll into the fetal position. You can roll onto the right side, you can roll onto the left side. Let the knees roll over. Extend the bottom arm up so you can roll completely on your side using your arm as a pillow. Take a moment and rest here. Take a gentle cleansing breath. And then pressing that top hand into the floor. Slowly peel yourself up. Allow the head to be the last body part to lift. Come back into your seat. Reestablish your seat for pranayama and meditation. You can create your seat on the floor. You can create your seat in a chair. The pranayama practice that we're going to do today is alternate nostril breathing, nerve cleansing breath. So once you find your seat, take your right hand and find your peace fingers, pointer and middle. Bring those to the third eye center. This keeps the joints in the hand nice and long. You can also take traditional Vishnu mudra, which is bowing those two fingers down to the base of the palm. Thumb's going to come to the right nostril. Ring finger is on the left nostril, just below the nasal bones. Sit up tall through the spine. Oh, and this left hand might tuck underneath your left armpit. That can help make it a little more restful for the right shoulder. Take a deep breath in through both nostrils. Open the mouth and let it go. Inhale again through both nostrils. And then close the right nostril off with the thumb. Exhale, left side. Inhale, left nostril. Once full, close it with the ring finger. Open the right side, exhaling. Inhale, right nostril. Close it off. Open the left side, exhale. Inhale, left nostril. Switch the fingers, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Switching fingers, exhale, left. Inhale, left. Switching fingers, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Switching fingers, exhale, left. And keep going. Continue with this rhythm of breathing through alternate nostrils. Find the pace that works for you. And as you inhale, begin to draw the breath through the nostril and up to the third eye center. And then with each exhale, the energy that's concentrated there then washes down the whole body. So the inhale comes through one nostril and up to the third eye center. The exhale washes down the whole body. Reestablishing our seat, lifting tall through the spine, holding ourselves up with integrity, holding ourselves up with gentleness. Gaze down towards the floor, anywhere from 6 inches to 2 feet in front of you. Allow your eyes to settle on one spot. We're not looking, we're gazing. Allow the jaw to unhinge and the forehead to relax. We have our posture for meditation. Using the breath in shamatha, peaceful abiding, meditation practice, as our anchor to the present moment. The beauty of the breath is that it's the one resource that is always with us, no matter where we go or who we're with, what we're experiencing. We always have the power to harness the breath. And then there's thinking. Thinking is a part of a meditation practice. It is the moments when we can really practice, really put in the effort, because meditation is a proactive thing. When you notice that you're thinking, regardless of the thought, notice it as thinking, label it, and come back to the breath. Over and over again, come back to the breath. Remember that you are meditating. Allow your attention to settle on the breath, letting anything else go for right now. It is you, it is your body, and it is your breath. Take a deep breath in. Slowly fill the lungs. Gently exhale, releasing chin to chest. Bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra, palm to palm, thumbs to heart. Take a moment and honor yourself. Offer yourself love and gratitude for carving out this time and space to practice, to tune your vibration. Send love and gratitude out into the world to all those everywhere practicing consciousness in this very moment. Together, we help to create a stronger momentum for peaceful abiding. Send love and gratitude out to all the yogis and all the sages, all those who heard and carried these teachings through, so that we can find our way back to our own center. For you, take everything from this class that serves you. Leave behind anything that does not. And may the work we started today continue on for your highest good and healing. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. Have a beautiful equinox.